Hi class, today I'm going to talk about the features of the periodic table of the elements. Your new best friend in chemistry class. You'll be using this for the whole year in chemistry. So groups on the periodic table are vertical columns. Horizontal rows on the periodic table are called periods. So this first horizontal row is called period 1. Going from left to right here all the way to neon, that's period 2. Group, so group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, and so forth. And we use the first number here. The second number is an older naming system that is not as common to use anymore. So we have groups and periods on the periodic table. Now let's look at a specific element, our favorite element, oxygen. So I'm going to square oxygen, and here's the element block for oxygen. Over here in the upper left, we have a very important number called the atomic number. This is the element's identification number. If you know the atomic number, then you know the element. In the upper right, we have the atomic mass. The O right here in red is called the element symbol. Down here we have oxygen, which is the element's name. And right here, 1.429 is the density of the element in grams per centimeter cubed at room temperature. So those are the pieces of information that you can get from the element block. Now, if you forget what these things are, your periodic table has a very handy key on the lower left. And this key you can use to figure out what all of these different pieces of information in the element block stand for. So if you ever forget, just look down there and it will tell you what these different things are. All right, so that's our element information. Other information that we can get from the table is the state of matter of the element at room temperature. So to figure out the state of matter, all we have to do is look at the color. So mostly in the right side, on the right side of the table, and hydrogen, we have the element symbols in red. So red indicates a dangerous thing, and all of these are not dangerous, but some of them are, but these are all gases. So these elements are gases at room temperature. The two elements in blue, so I'll circle them, bromine and mercury, are liquids at room temperature, the only liquid elements. These are both fascinating elements. If the element symbol is in black, like in manganese, black indicates that the element is a solid at room temperature. And you can see that the table is mostly composed of solids. There are many more solids than liquids or gases on the periodic table. Finally, if we have an element that has an outline, such as technetium, and it's not filled in, this indicates that the element is synthetically made. So you can see that many elements with high atomic numbers are synthetically made. They are not naturally occurring on Earth. They make these elements by smashing atoms together in a particle collider, and some of these elements last a very, very short time. They may last something on the order of 2 picoseconds. And so you might wonder, is that really an element if it only lasts 2 picoseconds? But chemists have decided that they deserve a place on the periodic table, so there they are. I'll show you another table very soon, and we now have all of the names for the elements up to 118. This took place in about probably about a year and a half ago. All right, the other thing I want to show you here is there is a special diagonal stairs-like line. So at this point, I'm going to transition to the other periodic table that I'd like to show you.